Okay, it's just been announced that they're doing a Maleficent free. So this has been announced, I think last year. There's been some talks about it. So yeah, so they're doing a Maleficent free that has been confirmed. So we're going to talk about it. There's not a lot to talk about with this news because there's not a lot of information with this movie because this has just been announced like last year. We got a couple of last years ago, guys. So yeah, so there's not a lot to discuss with this movie, but I've got some stuff lined up so as well. So yeah, so it's just been announced last year, back in 2024, going back a bit, guys, that Angelina Jolie is doing a Maleficent free movie, and she has confirmed that she is returning as Maleficent as well. So I'm sure people will be very happy with that as well. So yeah, so that was in the article as well, or reported in the article as well. So yeah, so this movie is in the works. We know it's in the works. It's in development as well. So we do know that coming into this as well. I'm not sure because this is new. So this is still an early development day. So I'm not sure when this is going to come out or yet. But someone said that this might come out in 2026. Now, I am not sure if that's the case because, like I said, they're in early development stages still with this movie as a whole. So we'll see. I think it's gonna be a very long time when we see this movie, probably like 2029 or 2030. As well, that is a long time, but like I said, this is still in early development, early stages still, so we don't really know a lot of information as well. We don't even know what the story is yet, what the characters are doing yet, so we'll see. This is still very early stages. Like I said, it could come out 2026 because live action takes a couple of months to do, while animation takes a whole year to do. So that could be a good estimate amount. But at the same time, it's like, because I looked at the Disney Wikipedia to see the release date. There's no release date just yet. There's no release date for this movie just yet. So like I said, still in early stages still. But we are going to get it. It just might take a while. So yeah. Also, there's a bit of an article that was released as well, talking about Maleficent Free and also, the other movie as well. So let me just get that on screen. Sorry. Sorry, it's taking a bit, guys. Okay, so this is the article that was said about the Maleficent Free. So we have news of the fate of Maleficent Free. One of our trusted and proven inside sources. Now this is a really good source, obviously, very trusted sources, because some sources online are not like the greatest and a bit fake. So this is a very trusted and proven source that they said as well. So yeah, so sources has now learned that Disney is actively developing Inside sources has now learned that Disney is actively developing Maleficent Free. So we talked about that. They are still developing this movie as we speak. So yes, we can expect to see Angelina Jolie on the screen as the infamous villain again soon. So from what we've learned, it doesn't sound like the studio has a firm timeline yet. So yeah, so we talked about this a bit earlier. So yeah, so they don't have an official timeline yet. So they're not sure when this movie is going to come out. So it could be later on in the years to come. So we'll see what they decide to do. But they're not like rushing to it, or they're not like planning to do it. They're just taking their time, and I think it's a good idea because Disney, unfortunately, is rushing a lot of projects ahead. So yeah, so they've got other stuff to focus on, like Snow White's coming out this year, Lilo and Stitch is coming out this year. Is Lilo and Stitch coming out this year? I think it is. So they have other projects to work on. So this is just like an afterthought, basically. But this is what they're trying to say as well. Considering that they are now developing the project, like I said before, there was a 5-year gap between the first and second films. A 5-year gap? That's insane. Because the first Maleficent came out 2014, I think. It's been a while. And then the second Maleficent, Mistress of Evil movie, the second Maleficent to the first one, came out in 2019. Now, that was before the pandemic happened, before COVID even happened. So that's incredible. That's insane. A 5-year gap. That's insane. That's about right, I guess, in estimation as well. Because when it comes to sequels, it takes a very long time for them to come out. Like, oh yeah, I want to see 4, and then it takes like a couple of years for the sequel to go. Like, oh yeah, we finally get a sequel to this. Woohoo! So yeah. 5-year gap between the first and second films. It may not be until 2024, well, 2024 is kind of over, or even 2025, that we see the third film release. So I'm not sure it's going to come out 2025. That's a bit of a stretch. Maybe, like I said, maybe 2030 or 2029. Like I said, Disney's not rushing to do this project. This is just an afterthought. So we'll see what they decide to do with this. That's all. So we'll see what they come up with. But like I said, they're in early stages, so it's hard to tell if they're coming up with the ideas still or doing scripts for this movie. I'm not sure what they're doing. So yeah, but it's in development as we know. So yeah. So there was another article released about the second film. Okay, one of the major issues a lot of people had with the second Angelina Jolie Disney movie was the story itself. Oh, I'm not the only one. I have seen the first Maleficent movie a while ago. I think I was a lot younger and it freaked me out. But we watched it again and I'm like, oh yeah, this is incredible. And then I saw the sequel movie and I gotta be honest with you, I didn't care for it. I liked it. My mom saw it. She freaking loves it as well. The Maleficent movies as well. She loves them, but the sequel, even I still enjoyed it. It's just, yeah, I think it was just, I didn't get why the title was called Mistress of Evil, because I think she was supposed to become evil. Like I was like, wait a sec, this title doesn't make sense to the movie. It's just supposed to be Mistress of Evil, because that's Maleficent's name, Mistress of Evil. So I was kind of thinking we were going to see an evil and more Maleficent, but we didn't. So I was like, oh well. So yeah, so I'm not the only one who dislikes the movie as well. Oh dear, oh goodness. Well, the story itself, yeah, the story was pretty lacking as well. I did like the story as well. It wasn't bad, it was just meh. The visuals for the first and second film were both praised. Oh, that was good. Yeah, I gotta say, even though the first Maleficent movie was really dark, I did like the color direction that they did for the second film as well. So I kind of like that as well. The story of Maleficent, written by Linda Wolverton, was praised. Oh, wow. Congratulations to her. Linda Wolverton was the one who did Beauty and the Beast for the 1991 movie. So good for her. Good for her. So that was good. But in the story of Maleficent, Mistress of Evil, again, written by Linda Wolverton. Oh, dear. Is she the downfall of the second movie? Oh, my goodness. I'll be worried about hiring her back. Was often hit hard in critical reviews. Wow. I didn't know I got so much hate. Oh, wow. That's interesting. I never knew that. The second script had more hands-on than... Sorry, the second script had more hands-on than the first, though. So they had more hands on it. Oh, they just had a bunch of people, scribbling out stuff as well. That's interesting. Okay. Though with Jess Butterworth, that's interesting last name, Butterworth. Said to have come in for a rewrite at one point. Was the script really that bad that I had to rewrite the whole thing? Oh no, oh dear. That's not good. That's not looking good for Maleficent 3. I hope it's good. I hope it's better than the sequel. The first movie was really good. I really enjoyed the first movie, but the second one, even though I still enjoyed it, wasn't the greatest. So we'll see what they decide to do. So many hands on the script make it sound like Disney may have been nervous about following up their first hit, and the creative process may have been hindered. Well, it seems like it. I mean, yeah, we'll see Maleficent 3 hits a home run, basically. It seems likely that Linda Wolverton will come back with a script for Maleficent 3. Oh no! Now I'm worried. Because with the sequel, it kind of seemed like an afterthought. So I felt like the story of Maleficent 2 was like focused more on Aurora, which I'm not a big Sleeping Beauty fan. I don't like Aurora. She's one of my least favorite Disney princesses, and I didn't like the story how it focused on her than Maleficent. Like, we want to see Maleficent. We want to see Maleficent. The title's for Maleficent. Hello. So yeah. So hopefully they get that. So hopefully they do the third one right than the last one. Maleficent 3 hopefully was a strong idea that pulls the third film together better this time. Oh yeah, hopefully. Oh, it's gotta be better. It has to be better than the sequel. I'm not sure if this is a good idea though still, but we'll see. But like I said, Disney's not in a rush to do this. So this might give us some time to think of a really good idea to do the story. I hope that's the case. I hope they're taking their time with this, because after Maleficent 2, I was like, even though I enjoyed the movie, but it was not great or anything. I don't really care for it. But yeah, but we'll see what they decide to do. So with Maleficent 3 now in development, okay. I'm not sure if they should do Maleficent 3, to be honest with you. Considering the last one didn't do so great. I mean, Maleficent do a billion, like the Like It or Aladdin did as well. Because those movies made it to $1 billion. That's insane. For those two movies as well. And also they were part of Disney Renaissance as well at the time as well. So yeah, so Maleficent didn't hit numbers, but Maleficent, this first Maleficent did really good numbers, even though it didn't hit $1 billion. The second Maleficent movie didn't do the greatest numbers. They are a bit shaken in their boots. I'm worried about how Maleficent 3 is going to turn out. Because if it doesn't do great, like the first movie did, then there's a problem, obviously. So we'll see how it goes. So yeah, so I'm not sure if they do this. I'm not sure if they should do this movie, considering how the sequel ended. I felt like it was a good ending chapter to the story and just move on from that. So we'll see if they could, reopen the fairy tale book, as I say, as well, or reopen the movie as well. So we'll see. So we'll see what they decide to do. During the ending, in the ending of Maleficent Mistress of Evil, we find out that Aurora is pregnant. Don't tell me how bad it's going to be on set with pregnancy belly. We'll see. But now, because they continued out following, like, in the first movie, she was Queen of the Wars. Now she's married and she's really her own kingdom, basically. So we'll see how that goes for her as well. In the third one as well. We'll see what they decide to do, but this is going to juggle some problems because Descendants, right? Isn't this going to confuse Descendants fans? I know Descendants is in the world after all, but in that movie, the Descendants movies, Audrey, is the daughter of Aurora and Prince Philip, Sleeping Beauty, of course. So yeah, so I'm worried. Unless, Aurora has a little sister or a little brother, I could see that happening, but considering that Audrey is black, I'm not sure how it's hard, because, when I first saw Audrey, it says like, wait a minute, is Aurora black? Is Prince Philip black? I thought Prince Philip was black because he had a darker skin tone in the original Sleeping Beauty. So I'm like, wait a minute, is he black? And then they take the whole ethnicity of the grandma and Audrey as well to become black, and I'm not sure that's a good idea. It's like saying in the sentence for The Rise of Red that I did watch with my mom a while ago, we were talking about because it's in that Cinderella, Brandy's version was black, okay? That Cinderella version. And then you had the prince and then Chloe, so Cinderella's black, I think he was Asian, Chloe, I'm not sure what Chloe, in ethnicity is, like, is she Asian, is she white? But then they say Chad, I'm like, wait a minute, Chad doesn't fit his family, what do you mean? Isn't Chad white? I mean, you can't have like a black actress and an Asian actress and just call that white. I mean, that's ridiculous. This is gonna do something about that. I mean, if it's a biracial family, I can understand it, but I don't know why Cinderella was black and the father is Asian, and then you go white child. Like he doesn't fit in that family. So I wish they would like made like one of them black and had like a white either Cinderella or Prince Charming as well to counterbalance that as well, because you can't have like two parents for different ethnicities and have a white child. That doesn't make any sense. Unless you got a black parent, you can have black kids. If you've got a white parent, you can have white kids, but you're black. I can understand that, but it just doesn't make any sense to me. So this is going to work on that as well. So I do kind of worry about this as well. So we'll see what they decide to do as well. So we'll see. I feel like they should tie the Descendants and the live action movie, the Disney live action movie that they're doing together, because that would make a lot of sense. Connect the universes together. But I think with fairy tales, you could do like separate, worlds and universes. So I guess that kind of works as well. So we'll see what they decide to do with this as well. So we'll see. So, yeah. So what do you think of Blessed Free? We'll see what they decide to do. I don't think there should be Blessed Free, to be honest with you, considering how the last one did. But we'll see. Also, speaking of Maleficent, they just announced. I mean, this was announced like a while ago, back in 2021, when they did the Cruella movie with Emma Stone. I freaking love that movie. Such a good movie. They announced a sequel. I think it's confirmed as well, but they're not in a hurry or a rush. And as of January 2024, Emma Stone was on an interview with with a reporter saying that they are working on Cruella 2, but they're trying to figure out the story still. So that'll be coming very soon. So knowing that is in the pipeline, knowing this is in the pipeline, this will probably come out like later on or so. Like later. We're talking later, years to come. So we'll see what they decide to do with those two projects going forward as well. Like I said, early days for Maleficent 3, early days for Cruella 2. So we'll see what they decide to do. I think Cruella 2 was rumored for a while now, but it's been officially confirmed by Emma Stone as well, because, so that's also really great, exciting as well. So we'll see what they decide to do. So, let me know what you guys think. Make sure to like, share, subscribe to this video, guys.